Penelope?
I don't know.
What are you doing? I like your new hat. How's everyone doing in here? Sally Henny Penny! Ooh, it's warm in here. Let's see, what's the temp in here? Ooh, it's above 100 degrees in here. And outside, I think it's like 40, but the sun's out. Ducks! Don't be afraid of me, ducks. Don't be afraid. I love you. Bernice! Come here, Bernice! Let me hold you. Ooh, it looks good. It looks good here with the wood chips that you've been doing.
Yeah, you actually can't even tell that I put giant mounds of wood chips. The chickens have just scattered it around, and that's good because it was kind of starting to stink a little bit with all of the rain and the mud. I mean, now it smells fresh as a daisy.
Hi, my name is Jason from Sow the Land.
And I'm Lorraine. And in today's video, we're just going to be showing you our day. So another thing that I want to do is put wood chips on those muddy stairs that we built into the side of the hill that leads to our house, so we don't slip because they're very slippery and we're gonna have like 5 days of rain.
So we've been trying to get rid of this bush. It has like crazy, like a bunch of thorns on it. I believe it's like maybe a wild cherry or wild rose bush. I'm not sure what it is, but we kind of let it go and be what it wants to be, and every time you walk by it like grabs your shirt and pulls it. But now we're regretting it. But yeah, so we've been trying to kill it and to just get rid of this thing.
This thing cuts so smooth. It's like, it cuts like a butter knife through butter.
But the chickens like this spot. Oh, Sally Hetty Penny. They're all puffed up. Huh, Bernice? Huh, Bernice? They're protesting.
I know, they're protesting.
Chickens are protesting this bush. Hey, what are you doing in here? What's going on? Whole Foods? All right, I'm still working on this pig shelter, well, greenhouse. It's basically a greenhouse. Guys, this is gonna be the Cadillac of pig shelters. It's one of those things where if I had a full day, like even a full 8-hour day to work on it, it would be done. It probably would have been done a month ago. But and again, I'm also ahead of schedule on it. I was not planning on getting pigs in the winter time. My goal is really maybe around spring is to get the pigs. So I think I'm way ahead of schedule on this, maybe by a month or two. But don't worry, I'm doing a proper video on this, and it's gonna be a separate video.
We found out who's been hiding the secret egg. It's, is it Whole Foods or Chicken Pox? It's Whole Foods. Whole Foods has been hiding. We thought it was Sally Henny Penny's egg, but it's Whole Foods egg.
All right, so we definitely needed some kind of dump trailer. You know, we've been using a wheelbarrow since we moved here. Honestly, I never looked into a dump truck, and actually, I just figured it out that I can actually hook up a dump truck to a John Deere.
These are our steps that Penelope and I carved in our hill the year that we moved here, because the hill gets really slippery, so every winter we have to mulch it or put hay or straw or something down so that way it doesn't get so slippery.
Yeah, there's steps in there, but the wood chips are covering it.
Yeah, you should show a video, link back, show a clip of the video of me and Penelope doing this. Okay, let's give these steps a try. I think it works great. We did 2 steps today. Well, I did 2 steps today. Penelope sang her way through it. And that's it for today. And that's how we built these first steps.
We're supposed to get a bunch of rain this coming up next few days, I think. I was working in the wood shop, trying to cut everything that I need to cut on my table saw. All right, so I'm in my shop today. One thing that I learned since having this small shop is that, well, for one, I use the table saw outside. It's just a lot easier for me and I have more space outside. I'm trying to plan if I'm gonna use the table saw, I need to cut everything I need to on the table saw while it's not raining. It's not ideal, but you know, I'm not complaining. This is a oak beam. I have a few of these oak beams and I'm gonna turn this into some table legs. But I need to cut it down in size. It's just like crazy heavy and bulky. What are you eating, Penelope?
Kale, want some?
Yeah, I want some.
Okay, eat one. They're so good.
Let's see. Fresh, crisp kale. Mmm.
It's so good.
I'm seeing some broccoli heads popping up right here. There's definitely some broccoli action going.
Look at this basket. It's got a little bit of everything in there. It's got arugula, salad greens, mustard greens, kale, collards.
And in this row, there's more kale going on in there.
Yeah, let's cover this row back up. Are you done putting the kale collards?
I'm gonna make my own.
Look at all this spinach.
I'm gonna have this kale.
Yeah, we've been coming out here every other week harvesting food or harvesting some leafy greens. We only have 2 rows going and we're a small family, but this is actually plenty, at least for the winter time anyways. It's a little bit slower growing because it's not as daylight. You know, the daylight is not as long and it's not as hot. But with the row covers, it helps with growing these veggies. Bernice, you taking a dust bath in here? All right, so this is what's left over from the cattle panel that I took apart. So rather than just toss this, you could actually use this for the garden. But it has these edges right here on both ends. So if I take off one of the ends, I can use this part to stick in the ground and then use this kind of as a little trellis for future food. Wow, look at this thing. Where have you been my whole life? First time using this, that was twice as fast as using a hand scissor or a hand tin snips. Is that a new way?
This is like way easier than the Sawzall.
It had fallen into darkness and was left behind. You don't believe in us. That's alright.
Penelope, you made this?
Yeah.
Kale salad from when we picked earlier?
Yeah.
All right, good job.
And you made this.
All right.